Breaking news. Blake Shelton spilled the beans about Gwen Stefani. The country crooner talked about their engagement on Late Night with Seth Meyers. During the video chat, Blake shared how his fiancé almost revealed their engagement news on the late night show. He even admitted that she was dropping hints during the interview. In late October, Blake and Gwen announced their happy news on Instagram. On Thursday, December 10, Blake Shelton virtually chatted with Seth Meyers. They discussed his engagement with the 51-year-old singer. Then Seth asked him why his fiancé didn't share the engagement news when she appeared on his show back in October. "I have a small gripe," the host said, which is the very next day, she basically announced on Instagram that you guys have been engaged. "That's the kind of content we could have really had a lot of fun with." Blake laughed and admitted that Gwen Stefani had to hide her ring in the interview. He said that she was wearing her ring the entire thing. "She kept, doing this with her hand," Blake said as he held up his hand to the camera. "And wondering if people would figure out that she was wearing an engagement ring. And I told her, I said, you wear more jewelry than Mr. T, so I don't think anybody is gonna pick up on that, Gwen." And they didn't. Blake then pointed at his camera and added, "You could have figured it out. She was giving your hints." Of course, Gwen was happy and wanted to share the news with the world. Seth claims to have his reasons for not noticing her hand waves, but he couldn't tell over Zoom because you never know, and he didn't want to stare at her. "You end up looking in the camera more than you do at the guests," Seth said. "So it was true. It was right in front of me and I missed it." The couple announced their engagement in late October. They took to their respective Instagram accounts to share the kissing photo where Gwen flashed her ring. She didn't have to hide it anymore. Gwen Stefani made an appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers on Thursday, October 27. During the episode, she admitted that she didn't know Blake Shelton before they met on The Voice. The "Let Me Reintroduce Myself" singer also revealed what it's like to tape The Voice and write new music amid the coronavirus pandemic. "I didn't know Blake Shelton existed before I went on that show," Gwen said. "Meanwhile, he's literally one of the biggest. 27 #1 radio hits. He's insane." During season 1, Gwen said she wasn't familiar with Blake. She never even imagined that she would end up dating him and winning an award for a country song. Gwen referenced her CMT Music Awards win for Collaborative Video of the Year. Blake and Gwen have several duets, and she said, "Being on those records was so much fun." Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton's engagement in October 2020 was a milestone moment for the world of music and entertainment, blending their unique styles and powerful chemistry into an unforgettable love story. While the announcement was a perfect blend of heartfelt and charming just like the couple themselves, it turns out that the secret nearly got out early. Gwen, known for her bubbly personality and enthusiasm, came close to spilling the beans about the engagement just a day before it went public. In interviews and behind-the-scenes stories that have surfaced since their engagement, fans have learned how close the world was to hearing the news early. Gwen's excitement, combined with her love for sharing life's big moments, almost made this secret impossible to keep. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani first met on the set of The Voice in 2014. Both were navigating personal heartbreaks at the time, with Gwen coming out of her divorce from Gavin Rossdale and Blake from his split with Miranda Lambert. Over time, their friendship deepened into a romance that fans couldn't get enough of. By the time 2020 rolled around, the couple had been together for 5 years. Fans and media outlets speculated endlessly about when Blake would propose, with the couple dropping hints about their love and future together. Blake later revealed that he had been planning the proposal for months, wanting to find the perfect moment to pop the question. That moment came at their Oklahoma ranch, a special place where they had spent much of their time during the pandemic. With Gwen's 3 sons present, Blake got down on one knee in a private and heartfelt proposal that left Gwen stunned and overjoyed. Keeping the engagement under wraps for even a short period was no small feat for Gwen. Known for her expressive personality and openness with fans, she found it challenging to contain her excitement. The day after Blake proposed, Gwen was scheduled to appear on a virtual interview to promote a project. In hindsight, she admitted that it took everything in her not to let the news slip. "I was dying to tell someone," Gwen shared in a later interview. "It was such an emotional, incredible moment, and I wanted to scream it from the rooftops. but I also wanted to make sure we announced it the right way together. During the interview, Gwen dropped a few subtle hints that eagle-eyed fans might have picked up on. She appeared visibly giddy, with an extra sparkle in her eyes and a few cryptic comments about being so happy and feeling so blessed. Little did viewers know, she had a brand new engagement ring hidden just out of sight. The official announcement came on October 27, 2020, via Instagram. Both Gwen and Blake shared the same photo, Gwen holding up her hand to show off her stunning engagement ring as she kissed Blake with the caption, "Yes, please." The post quickly went viral, garnering millions of likes and thousands of comments from fans, friends, and fellow celebrities. Everyone from Kelly Clarkson to Ellen DeGeneres chimed in with their congratulations, thrilled to see the couple take this next step. Blake later joked that he was relieved Gwen hadn't accidentally revealed the news early. "I know how excited she was, so I wouldn't have blamed her," he said. "But I'm glad we got to share it the way we did. It was perfect." Gwen's near slip-up speaks to her genuine, heartfelt nature. She has always been someone who wears her emotions on her sleeve, whether in her music, her fashion, or her personal life. For Gwen, moments like her engagement aren't just milestones, they're stories she wants to share with the people who support her. Throughout her career, Gwen has maintained a close connection with her fans, often sharing personal updates and glimpses into her life. This transparency has made her one of the most relatable and beloved figures in the music industry. Of course, part of Gwen's excitement likely had to do with the stunning ring Blake chose for her. The engagement ring, featuring a large square-shaped diamond set on a simple platinum band, is as timeless and elegant as Gwen herself. Jewelry experts have estimated its value at over $500,000, though for Gwen, the sentimental value far outweighs the price tag. Blake put a lot of thought into selecting the ring, wanting something that would reflect Gwen's unique style and the depth of their relationship. He worked with a jeweler to design a piece that would feel personal and meaningful, making the moment even more special. When fans learned that Gwen had nearly spilled the beans about the engagement, many found it endearing. Social media lit up with comments about how relatable it was for Gwen to struggle with keeping such exciting news a secret. "I love how genuine Gwen is." Of course, she couldn't wait to share the news. Who could blame her? Blake is lucky to have someone as excited about love as Gwen. She's so pure. "This just makes me love them even more. They're so real." The couple's authenticity is one of the reasons fans have rallied around them since the beginning of their relationship. From their playful banter on The Voice to their heartfelt duets, Blake and Gwen have always shown their love in a way that feels relatable and inspiring. Blake and Gwen's relationship is more than just a celebrity romance. It's a story of resilience, healing, and finding love when you least expect it. Both came from failed marriages and were initially hesitant about getting involved with someone new. But their friendship blossomed into something neither of them could ignore, proving that love can emerge from even the most challenging circumstances. Their engagement was a testament to the strength of their bond, and Gwen's almost reveal only adds to the charm of their story. It's a reminder that even celebrities aren't immune to the excitement and nerves that come with life-changing moments. Since their engagement and subsequent wedding in July 2021, Blake and Gwen have continued to build a life together that balances their careers with family and love. They've released music together, supported each other's projects, and spent time at their Oklahoma ranch, where they enjoy a simpler, quieter life. For fans, Gwen's near slip-up is a small but memorable detail in a love story that feels as genuine as it is glamorous. It's proof that even in the whirlwind world of fame and fortune, some things like the joy of saying yes to forever are universal.